Yeah. Woo! I am live. Hello, hello, hello. Imagine you and your pup filled with energy, excited to play all day. Sound good? All right, because that's what we're talking about today. Hi, I'm Creatively Lisa, and I'm high vibing in from Salt Lake City, Utah. Woo! What a day it's been. Long and awesome. I learned so much today. You think this is wine? It's not. I need it to keep my energy up because I've been going all day. Anyway, today we're going to talk about elevating your pup's energy and yours and how important it is for playtime. We need it because it mentally gives us a break and allows our mind and our body and stuff to refocus. We have a certain amount of decisions in the average day. And with so much media going on, we make way too many micro decisions and our minds get foggy. And so taking playtime for ourselves is awesome. Now, what's really cool is having that playtime with your pup as well. And so today we're going to go over 4 ways that you can build a stronger bond with your pup and elevate your energy and your pup's energy with the power of play. So we're going to go over 4 different ways to do that. I remember coming up with fun things to do with TULLI and looking for things to do. And I remember my trainer was telling me about all these different things. And I kind of honed in on 2 or 3 and we just had a blast. And I got to tell you that it helped me as much as it did her. And it brought us closer together. It built the bond much stronger between the 2 of us. And it just gave us that outlet. And we had so much fun. And I remember lots of times when we went down to this area and we would, it was along a ravine on one side, or actually the LA River on one side, and it was an embankment with trees on the other. So it was wide open. And I trained her there, no leash needed. And I would train her and work with her in that area. And it was just so much fun. It was fun for me and it was fun for her. And that's really what it's all about. When you can make things really exciting for your pup and yourself, win-win, because guess what? You'll do it every day. And the more you do that, you're going to actually be training them at the same time, and it's going to make a big difference. They're going to feel much better. And we think training is such a bad word when really without that training, the animal, they know that you love them by taking the time to be able to do that, and they just want to do wonderful things. And when you can take your dog in a restaurant, in an airplane, anywhere, in a grocery store, and not have to worry about them, you're doing something right. And when you can take them out and not have to worry about a leash, you're good. And that's what I was able to accomplish with my kid. And I'd love to be able to help you get on that path as well. And it's all about living in much more intentionally with your animal and resonating in a higher vibration and really building that connection. And that's what it's all about. So today we're going to go over 4 ways to elevate you and your pup's energy. All right, so let's go. Number 1, interactive games. And these interactive games will stimulate their minds and their bodies. And it gives them something to do. It's so much fun. These activities keep their spirits really, really high and the energy flowing. And it's fun to watch as well. I would buy these different things and it would get her to do all kinds of fun things. And she'd love it. And we would play around the house with it. And it just really worked her mind. And the more you can work their mind and get them to do these things, it makes them smarter. It really does. So number 2 is play games with them as well. So like fetch, tug of war. My favorite, and what I worked with her all the time on constantly, was hide and seek, find the treat. If you want to know more about that, just comment below about it, and I'm happy to tell you, because it's a little too long to go into this live on, but I'm happy to share it with you because it was so much fun. I would have videos around the house, and I would also do this treat. I would also do this game specifically when I would go and leave her at home alone. I would go through the entire house setting it up, and then I would tell her I was leaving, and I would send it, and she knew it. And she would be off on a mission. And by the time I would get home, I would go back to all the areas that I had put these treats, and she'd get them all. So it kept her going, and it kept her mind going while I was gone even. So fetch is wonderful for that. They focus, they go out there. Tug of war is also really good as well. Hide and seek, find the treat. And what I would also do is I would take the ball and I would throw it, but she'd catch it in the air, catch it. So it focused their eyes, it focused everything. And it was not only fun, but it also strengthened that bond between you because you're working with them the entire time. And it gets them moving, it gets you moving, it's fun, it's funny, and it's just, you're hanging out having a great time for the sheer joy of it. So that's number 2. Number 3 is doggy social hour. This is also really cool too, because you meet with other friends and you get to have get-togethers, and then the dogs get a lot more playtime with each other. They get used to being around other dogs, so they learn from each other. And also you and the other parents can go over different things that's working for you, working for them, things they've tried, and you find out lots of wonderful, helpful tips. I went to this pet store that used to have this exact thing on a social hour every single month for the pet parents and the pups. And they had snacks and everything for both. It was so much fun. And you can have like little events and little parties and make it just a fun thing all the way around. And it promotes positive interactions for all the pups getting together, and you meet new friends at the same time. So it's a win-win. All right. And number 4 is playful training sessions. This is great for the mind because it's twofold. You have to stay focused to keep them occupied and learning, and they are actually learning at the same time. So it's really strengthening their mind also. And you incorporate playfulness into the training session. You teach them new tricks as well as the traditional ones, lay down, all of this, but you teach them tricks as well and make it just a fun overall experience. It helps train on obedience also. And it makes for just I call it a delightful experience all the way around. And it's much, much more positive and enjoyable for both of you. So they're going to learn faster and you're going to enjoy it more and want to continue to do it on an ongoing basis. Positive vibes makes learning way more enjoyable. So remember, playtime just isn't fun. It's also such a vital component to building that and strengthening that bond, and also in the lifestyle, a high vibrational lifestyle, because what's the word I'm looking for? You are incorporating all of these different things into your relationship, and it actually helps build trust and confidence with your pup as well. It just makes for such a magical experience. Now, that's going to strengthen the bond. It's going to make for more focus and alertness and bring about a lot more energy. But I want to throw this in as well because, boy, does it help. And it works for both you and your pup, because I always like to do things for both of you. And go back to what I'm having right here in this glass. It may look like wine, but I just like the glasses. It is a supplement that actually is great for energy with zero bad stuff in it. all natural oxidants and everything. It helps with focus, concentration, energy. It will help build better sleep patterns. It helps you sleep better at night, and it also supports ocular health in the eyes. And both TULLI and I drank it. We've been drinking it for years now. And even as she was aging, she could still catch a ball at a distance, even when the lights were dim. So it was strengthening her eyes, helping that, and it also helps you as well. So if you would like to add something else into it, into the food, into their food, and for you, her and I would have it first thing in the morning when we would start our day. Let me know. You can also just comment red in the comments below, and I'm happy to get you the information on it, because I got to tell you, I wouldn't know what to do without it. It's that good. So keep that in mind. So I'm going to go over one more time the 4 things you can do to help elevate both you and your dog's energy. Number 1, interactive games. So much fun. Number 2, fetch, tug of war, and hide and seek, find the treat types of games that's going to work their minds and keep them really focused in on stuff. Number 3, doggy social hour. And number 4, playful training sessions on a regular basis. Incorporating this into your daily and weekly routines are going to strengthen and build the bond, the confidence, and the trust between both of you. And it will make for both a happier, healthier, and more vital, enriching relationship. With that said, I will see you on the next live. And remember to always go out and create something magnificent. If you found this enjoyable, please let me know. And if you'd like to learn more about all the different things that I'm doing, I'm happy to share my 12 tips with you. Just comment TULLI below and I'll get that right over to you. And if you have a friend that needs some tips with their pups, or you know somebody that this would benefit, please send it to them. I am happy to help anybody, and I love, love, love animals. And I'm so excited to help as many people as I can. That's my mission, and that's what I'm doing. So I'll see you guys on the next live. And thank you so much for watching and for being here. Ciao for now.